Hello everyone, my name is Patrick, and this is a short introduction and tutorial to help you get started using Google Forms to help with your reflective practice. All one needs to get started is a device with access to the following: an internet connection and a working Google account. To make use of Google Forms, one must have an accessible Google account. Please note that Google Documents, including Google Forms, are best managed and accessed through Google Drive. Please note that Google Drive is free and automatically included with your Google account, which offers all users an initial 15 gigabytes of free online storage. Google Drive is comparable to Microsoft OneDrive or any other form of online document management. Now to take a closer look at Google Forms. Google Forms is a useful reflective and/or assessment online tool used by educators and learners alike. Essentially, it is an online survey that affords creators a number of options when creating questions or prompts. As you can see, the default is multiple choice, but just by clicking the drop down button, you can see a number of options available to you when creating a quiz or a survey or any other kind of form you wish to send out to an audience in order to collect information from them. Images can also be added to questions as well. You'll notice the button next to the choices for question types right here. If you click on that, it allows you to upload a number of different ways you can add files, image files to your questions. Once a form or survey has been created, it can be previewed so the creator can be certain it is ready to share. You'll notice the button at the top here with the eye. Once your icon or your mouse goes over it, the icon will indicate that it is for preview. If you click on that, it'll open up another window. As I'm screencasting right now, I can't show you the screen, but it'll open it up in another browser window and show you what your form will look like to your end users, as opposed to what you're seeing now, which is where you're creating the survey. Sharing the survey is done much the same way as any Google Doc or any other Google product, but instead of share, you'll notice the button in the top right says send. So once the form is ready to be submitted or sent out, you just simply click send and then again fill out the options here in terms of how you want to communicate your survey to your audience. You can collect the email by clicking this button. You can collect the email addresses of anyone who does the survey and again have options in terms of how you send it to your audience. Once those folks that have you've sent the survey to have completed their work, you can check their answers by clicking on the button here next to questions, responses. Here, as this is a sample, nobody has responded to any questions. I haven't even created questions yet. But had I sent it out, this is where you would see the collected responses from all users. Responses can be organized in charts and graphs. They can be explored in a spreadsheet as well. By clicking this button here, all the data that has been collected for each user for each response can be exported to Google Sheets, which is Google's version of a spreadsheet. It's very similar to Microsoft Excel. For fine tuning, there's a settings button as well, which gives you even more control over exactly how you want this survey to look, feel, and be communicated to your intended audience. So Google Forms helps reduce paper waste in classrooms. It saves preparation time and allows those completing the survey to do so online from any location. These basic features make Forms a versatile tool, enabling educators and learners to gauge pre-existing knowledge and or assess progress, all while gaining insight as to what content or skills may need to be introduced or revisited with the group. Only one can create a survey, but educators, trainers, and or learners can all complete surveys synchronously with one another while online. Please note that the creator of the form has total control over sending the form and collecting data retrieved from those that complete the forms. Google takes privacy very seriously, as should you. It would be best practice to review their privacy page before using. Thank you for watching and good luck in getting started using Google Forms.